Alright guys, we're on San Saba, and this is one of the trailer park areas that was completely cleaned out by the floods. And you can see how high up it got. And as you go down, get lower and lower and lower, you can see the river over here. Like yeah. Still way down there. And yes, and even for the speed that it's moving, I might zoom in just a little bit more so you can see. They say that's not the normal speed. Normally it's really slow, and it is booking down there for what they're normally used to. So that being said, we'll zoom out a little bit, and you can see more of the small homes that people had. Everything got pushed out of the field. I mean, this is completely cleaned out. So we're going to go into an area where the trees helped as barriers to stop a lot of this. But even then, a lot of them didn't make it. And you can tell on the floor, like the current was ripping through here. So again, you know, we want to thank the channel for all the donations y'all provided for us. However, these guys are still in need bad. The smaller towns, not to take away from all the other ones, you know, but there's still some areas that are not getting any kind of help. This is one of them that is also in that same deal. So you can kind of see, like, it is insane. So real quick, I'm gonna interview one of
gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I gotta line. I'ma call the whole team.
How you doing, guys? This is Team Hard Life Capt.Eric, and I'm here with one of the local community members that is doing what you can to help raise awareness about San Saba. Callie. I ain't even gonna try to say your last name. I've been looking at it. I was like, I don't even. My name's pretty bad. Sartuche, and it's C-E-R-T-U-C-H-E.
Yeah.
So people look at it and they're like,
Uptane starts with a U, ends with an N. It's just real weird.
Roger that. So, wow. You were actually in California during the California fires, right?
Yes. In 2014, my family and I, we lived on Camp Pendleton, and we were evacuated because it was on base and it was coming for our house. It was the mountain right above our house. So we evacuated then, and I will say this experience was worse somehow. I don't know if it was because I could feel the moisture from the water that close to my house. I don't know, but it was worse. I was more panicked, I think, that I was when there was a fire coming right at me.
That's pretty hard to sit there and contemplate. It really is, because normally, you know, you live around water all the time, you really don't fear it.
I didn't even think of it. San Saba floods frequently, but not like this. We get a lot of water, we get rain, and our streets get about this deep. You go walking somewhere, it's wet, because San Saba is essentially a bowl. But this is a 100-year flood, and it happened twice in the span of 2 weeks. And I never imagined, because I live just right down this road over here, I never imagined that I would have to evacuate my home, not once but twice, back to back. And so it's something I never even thought of. Even living this close to the river, I've lived this close to the river my whole life, and I've never thought of what it could do, and now I see what it can do.
So, quick little question. I know everybody knows about Corpus and all of the tremendous loss of life.
Yeah.
Did y'all lose any here?
We were very fortunate. We did not lose any life. We lost some livestock, and our agricultural portions of our city were, you know, affected, as they're going to be, because, you know, our orchards and stuff like that, they've been inundated in water for long periods of time, and it's hard. But we were fortunate. We didn't have any loss of life. We haven't found anybody. It's been 2 weeks, so we're very fortunate. So.
Do you all have a number of how many houses were completely destroyed?
We have the calculations. The last I heard, where we have a little over 100 houses that were majorly affected. We have about 30 to 40 that were minorly affected, and that's not including like the agricultural things like fencing, farm equipment, things like that were affected. I know it's of little consequence, but our golf course was destroyed. But you know, we have certain areas of town that were just demolished, and our parks department is great. They do such a great job of making our Mill Pond Park look so beautiful, and right now it's sad. Just the water came in, and I mean, it sat there for probably days, just all over our pretty plants and all of that. Not that that matters, but like, these were people's homes. We have a lot of workers that come in and they stay here in their RVs in places like this. We have multiple RV parks in towns, and sadly every single one of them was affected. Every single one. We have one here, there's another one right down there in our golf course. They were hit really hard. We have 2 in town that were also hit really hard. But these people, a lot of them, especially the ones, you know, people are always like, oh, why didn't they take out their RVs? Well, these people come in during the week, they live in their RVs, and then on the weekends they go home to their families. And being that it was July 4th weekend, they probably left Wednesday or Thursday to go be with their families, and they couldn't get to their RVs to move them. And by the time this hit, it was rising so quickly, they were gone. And watching them move was horrible. Watching them float in front of my house was traumatic. It was sad.
Huh? Mentioned the 80%.
I believe at least 70 to 80% of San Saba is under the poverty, or below the poverty level. And so a lot of these homes that were hit hard, that we could go see here in a little bit, they're going to have a hard time. These are homes that elderly people live in, that people have lived in, had, and paid off. They've lived in them for their entire lives, and now they're gone. And so
Agriculture as well.
yes, and so they're just going to have a hard time. It's like starting over, and a lot of these people, they just don't know what to do. And so the Baptist Coalition has come in, and they've helped a lot with the I guess the demolition process would be the way to say it. They've come in, and a lot of these houses, they have about 4 to 5 foot up, and they have taken out drywall, sheetrock, all the things, and it looks like these houses are gutted from the bottom up. And we're just going to go in there, and we're going to try really hard, and we're going to rebuild, and we're going to pull together and see what we can do for these people, because these are elderly people who live on very fixed incomes. These are low-income families who are on welfare, and the people that were affected that don't necessarily need monetary help, they're out there still helping these people that do. And so it's been beautiful to watch our community come together and help. We've even helped other towns, and so it's been beautiful to watch everybody come together for these families, and just watch everybody be the hands and feet of God, and just be like Jesus would be out here with us, trying to just pick up everything. And
if they want to donate, is there a way they can donate directly to y'all, or would y'all rather them like send the supplies so it make it easy? Because I know so many areas are tore up, so getting supplies nearby is near to impossible. So probably the best thing is to actually bring it in.
Yeah, so you can go online, and we have a group here. It's called Hill Country Community Action, HCCAA. You can look them up online. They will have donation links. They will have supply lists, and stuff like that. And you know, you can always get a hold of me, and I can give you stuff that we need to get so that we can get it here if necessary. And I mean, we're just so thankful for people like y'all that are willing to come out and sit with us in this devastation and just understand what's happening and what we need.
So I'm gonna be honest, guys, we were dropping off our load there of all the supplies that were donated through this fundraising event, and so I recorded us, you know, getting it all where they needed to be. And so you're gonna get an idea of what they have on hand and what they don't have on hand. And with they don't have on hand is desperately needed for them to actually start making moves to start helping these families restore their lives. Because right now it's utter destruction and chaos, and these things can be replaced. A life can be life. Right now, a lot of those towns that have loss of life are completely, they've got a lot of help, and we're always thinking ourselves that they don't have enough, but they're actually turning people away because they can't put any more people in there, because it works two ways. One, you have too many people and you're going to miss things, or two, you have not enough area for them to help out, so you're really stepping on each other's toes. So they're actually sending people away. So these outer towns are in desperate need of help, because right now you can hear complete silence. We were going to those other towns and you can hear chainsaws going, you can hear a lot of rebuilding already happening. And I'm going to stay quiet for just a second so you can hear there's nothing going on. That's heartbreaking right there, guys.
Did it raise from there? Did the water just raise from there?
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
so the river's right over here, and you can see it in the water itself. You can look in these trees. I don't know how close you can get on the trees to kind of see.
Let me show you. The picnic table in the tree.
The picnic table is the hot spot in town. We were just discussing it. It's the newest hot restaurant. But if you look in the tree to your right, Albert, you can kind of see how high the water got. And it was coming, and it literally just came across. And this is only on one side. There's another piece of land over there, and it came across over there as well.
That's what, about 50 feet up?
So we crested at 34.
34, okay. I guess because the angle I'm looking this way compared to actually going straight up in that,
it
Look,
came
a
in
bag
fast.
of dog food way up in the tree over there. Yeah, clothes up there in the trees.
And the smell out here, you can just smell. We've lost livestock, and you can, and the fish just didn't know where to go. We've got all kinds of stuff that was in this water. For example, our mill pond, people come to our park, they swim, their kids swim. We do baptisms there. We had planned to do a baptism there next week. We will not be doing that because the water is just not sanitary. Whatever was in this water is just vile, and you can smell it. You walk into places and it's just, I guess the best way to put it is the smell of destruction. Yeah, and death. I mean, we didn't have any loss of life, but I can smell the cow that's dying from over there.
Yeah, that and all the fish and everything
and the
else.
Fish
yes. Wow.
And the things that were in people's freezers.
Yeah.
Because these people lived out here. They had deep freezers. There's a deep freezer.
Yeah, a deep freezer right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
I mean, they kept things here. They lived here day in and day out, and it's sad that this is what it's come to. And it's still wet.
Yep, I was showing that it's still wet. I'm stepping on the roots or the main stems of the grass just to get around because it is still wet out here. The bark all completely gone off the tree. Well, this is, like I said, it feels like a... okay, I gotta watch out. That was a thorn. I felt it go into... I'm wearing Crocs. Yeah, bad idea out here, but watch your footing with the trees. Yeah. There's more. Table slipped up. A mouse way up there on the tree. A mouse. Computer mouse. You see it? Right over there in that tree. Way up there. Look, I'm going to zoom out just so you get an idea. Yep. Look how far that trailer home over there is. It got pushed through all these trees from way over there. That's over 200 yards. Yeah, that's over 200 yards from the original point. So, all right. Not going through the trees again. Let's see. Still flooded here. Wow, there's a boat, part of a boat. No, that's an RV. Wow. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn back. We're gonna go check out some more areas and see how this goes. That's the water line way up there. It's over my head at this standing point, but that's, wow, that sucks.
And then one of the little houses from Cabo, here in just a minute, you'll be able to see it right over here.
Yeah, right up against that tree.
It's stuck in the trees.
Wow.
And so usually this is our fishing spot. We go down here and we fish. The water, if you look this way, it was all the way up to those mailboxes there. And my house is the first house there. Not where the silver car's at, but the next house over.
Damn, y'all were right there.
Yeah.
A few more feet and wow.
And then this is our golf course.
And it's still flooded.
Yeah, so this retains water really bad. Really bad. But what's even worse though is our dump is out here. Our water filtration system is out here. Our electrical pole yard, so like where all the guys come and get their poles, is out here. You can kind of see them right there.
Oh yeah, up there in the...
But all of this, you know, had water in it.
Yeah, there's another trailer right there.
Yes, this is the bottom of a trailer here. There's another part of it there. And the roads, do you see the roads? The road is on the side of the road down here.
Wow. All of this is flooding. You can tell this ain't normal.
No.
They've been gone from the road right here.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not normally like this. Oh, they closed it off for the weekend. That's our golf course. Do you see the
And
RV?
yeah, I can see the RV way over there. Let me see.
Did I block you?
Let me see.
I did. Here, let me back up.
Yeah, you did. Right there. There's a trailer park.
Roll it down, please. There you go.
We're fighting the flies.
Yeah. Wow.
Let's see, the river is right there.
Mm.
And it was just in our golf course, in this RV park. I don't think it made it in that building, thankfully. But you can see the pads are tore up.
Yep.
Trees. This is not the way that it was supposed to be. In fact, this one came from Cabo.
Wow.
That's not me, that's just the road. You should be able to get up here and you can see the little, because you can see, you look right over, there's the river.
Yep. Wow, look at that.
Can you see the house?
Which one?
The little cabin up there?
Oh, right on the hill.
Would you like me to back up, or do you think I can cross this?
Wow.
Yeah, they wrapped around a lot of them. church out. But that was one of the little cabins that they had that people could just stay in. Actually, one of this water was rough beforehand, or the road. But just imagine all of this here into this housing here. The San Saba, the pecan capital of the world.
Did not know that.
Fun fact.
And that's y'all's primary source of income for the town, right?
It's a lot of it.
With that.
We have a lot of big producers here. That, I mean, we have pecans that are sold all over the country. I've seen people go to places on vacation and they take pictures of Milliken's pecans or the Oliver's pecans or Chase pecan, and it's all from San Saba. They're grown and, you know, harvested and all of that in San Saba. And so, you know, it's something we're proud of, but it's something that our orchards got hit really hard. And it's affected us quite a bit. Oh, why are they in that water? We should not be in that water. So this is where it's gonna get hairy. There was water in this stream. There was water in these houses. A lot of them have been cleaned out. What is this? I don't even know what this is.
Dump site?
No. It shouldn't be. Maybe it's from this. Oh, it's from this cabin here. They just haven't picked it up yet. I mean, that's their whole life. Oh, there's the swimming pool. Steps. And it's not a stretch to say people lived in them. So a lot of our homes here, it doesn't look like people would live in them, but they do. There's somebody that lives in there. Not anymore. And you can tell where it came across the road to the fence here. Just the debris. We've had a big helping hand from some other neighboring communities with dump trucks and stuff like that, helping clean up and take our debris to our designated TCEQ site. But we still have some places that have debris just hanging out. This house had about 3 to 4 foot of water in it. And then this house, I'm not sure if they have water or not.
Those are the first pets I've seen.
We have lots of pets. So this
Well,
is...
that, besides the cat earlier, but that's not much.
This house here had water in it. You can see kind of not as much as these two down here, or 3.
Yeah.
Some of these houses, you can see the sheetrock in there that's been pulled out. This house right here, a woman lived here with her husband for 30 years.
Oh, wow.
And her husband has passed, and she wanted to continue living there. And she's going to have a hard time doing that. back there on the fence line how high the water was?
Over the fence.
Yeah, it was well over the fence line. This barrier right here, the water is probably about halfway up. And one of the first places to flood in San Saba is usually that little low water crossing there. And, you know, but all of these people, the Saldivars right here, they had quite a bit of water in their home. She buys eggs from me. Eggs?
Oh.
I'm the crazy chicken lady. Not really, I just have chickens and they make eggs.
I was just thinking in my head right now, why are all the chicken ladies always called crazy?
Because some of them are. Some of these women take their chickens with them to the grocery store, and I'm like, what? So they can see their brother Steve laying in the dang meat section?
That ain't even right. Wow.
So, and you can see some of these houses are built on stilts. There will be a house over here. Once we get over here, it is completely on stilts. And they're fine.
Yeah.
This house, unfortunately, was not. I'm not sure if anybody lived here. This house was a friend of mine's house that she grew up in. I believe it got in there pretty good. But it's, yeah, at least the garage, at the very least. This camper here was pushed against this tree. That's the only thing that kept it from being, you know, completely swept away. Here's the stilt house. This is, it got bad down here. You can still see where they had to keep moving the tape. There's yellow tape everywhere. The road's washed out up here. We still have some standing water. There's a road sign to tell you how much the bridge can hold. It's in one of these trees up here.
Right there, upside down.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it moved. It was, ooh, that person needs to slow down. Jeez. Looks like Graham. It is Graham. Feeling you're out here. So believe it or not, I've seen the river multiple times up here. Because it gets up here a lot. County Road 110 gets closed a lot. But we'll get out on this bridge and you can see just how much the bank has just disappeared. The bank of the road. I mean, there's trees that just were on the bank and now the bank doesn't exist anymore. And so
You can definitely tell. I'm not even from here to see it. Wow. That current is booking.
and that's slow compared to what it was. It was a lot faster. The water, if you look, well, I guess they cleaned it, but on the trusses of this bridge here, it was about the first one here to the third one up there.
What feet, what day, water comes?
So this is San Saba River. I'm not sure where it comes from. Well, the San Saba River runs all through Texas, but Menard, if Menard and some of those areas up there get hit really bad with rain, we get inundated and it just comes down here. Now we feed into the Colorado, and we also feed into what's called Lake Buchanan.
So you guys are up?
Yes, we're above. Yeah. This is brand new fencing that these people just had done.
Gone.
It's gone. And these people, so where the red barn is over there, you can actually see people built their house on stilts and still got in the house. it on stilts. The stilts weren't high enough. If you look at the road here, completely just picked it up and turned it over.
That's not easy.
No. Yeah. This is a very large hole.
And go to the right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Kudos. Shout out to homeboy back here. See, there's still water flowing in these creeks. Brought to you. Yes, I'll be a Ford commercial. Thank you. But these low water crossings here, for lack of a better word, are completely effed. Yeah, if you look here.
Go with the camera.
Yeah. You can just see how the current was just flowing right through here. It's just the roads just horrible. Again, brought to you by Trimmer. And our AE partners. AEP partners. I forgot the letter. Oh. This is my friend April's house. Luckily, water did not get in any of their property. Very surprising. Very surprising. They did lose power though. For a solid little bit. Hector was real scared. He just built his house. And luckily he's fine. I'm going to go out the long way just because that was a lot. It'll be easier on the truck. But everything out here luckily just got inundated with rain. How's it? Nope, not a lot.